Hi Aries, it's Leonor. Welcome to Soul Searching Tarot. Welcome back everyone. Thank you for stopping by. If you're viewing me for the first time, I do integrate astrology as well as tarot card reads and spiritual messages. Aries, I'm doing the general tarot card reads for you today, all right? If you're looking for your love reads, they're out. I did them. All 12 zodiac signs are out for love reads. So I'm just concentrating on general tarot card reads at the moment for my zodiac signs, okay? Today I'm going to be using my Game of Thrones, and I'm going to clarify it with my Edgar Allan Poe tarot decks, okay? Let's get started. I don't know why I always have to sing that part. Nine of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and Two of Wands. Oh. Okay. All right, my Aries. So I think something didn't go your way, my dolls. For quite some time, I see things weren't going your way. You felt some type of anxiety at times. Of waiting, mostly because you were just waiting around. You just waiting, maybe for, to see, the projects or relationships, self-improvement, whatever that may be. There was something that you were working on for quite some time, to help advance yourself, financially, emotionally, just future is all I see here. And the anxiety, and the long ass wait. I mean, just long wait. I don't know, Aries, something's happening. The Wheel of Fortune tells me so. It's not very specific. Because I don't know what you're waiting for yet. It's something that you were working on for quite some time. Again, I don't know what that may be. It could be different for all of you, but there was a lot of stress behind it, that's for sure. To clarify it, I have my Queen of Swords, the Hierophant, and 10 of Pentacles. Okay. Wow, this is interesting. All right, well, my Hierophant was in the reverse. Maybe a lot of you got out of a serious relationship with my Hierophant in the reverse. Following the Hierophant is the 10 of Pentacles. I sense that there's a group of you that just got out of a serious relationship, or you've been out of you just got out of a serious relationship. I don't know, marriage, doesn't matter. It was serious. But there's something that you didn't like. It left a sour taste in your mouth. I don't know if you're okay with this breakup though. I don't see anything that says, I'm heartbroken. It's more like it just left a sour taste in your mouth. My Hierophant. The interesting thing is that, I don't know, I'm like a movie fanatic. The spread right here, this is my Queen of Swords. My Queen of Swords is the first one to come out. Just please look at each one of them. Doesn't this remind you of a movie that came out maybe a decade ago or so? I want to say more, a couple of decades ago, called The Mummy. If you're familiar with it, Mummy 1, Mummy 2, The Mummy. Why am I saying that? I mean, sometimes I cross-reference movies, but why am I doing that it's just the cards all look like the movie, like the set of the movie. What happened in the mummy? Treasure? Who you trying to find out? Who is it that you're trying to get that's your treasure? Or who's trying to get you that looks at you like you're their treasure? You're the Ten of Pentacles. You may be researching this. I see that with my Queen of Swords. It's like my Queen of Swords is a researcher. And your eyes are open and scoping after a breakup, and it seems like it's your treasure. Jesus. I mean, that could mean anything. I honestly feel like it could be someone, you know, that you're after, or someone's after you, that really holds you in high regards, mind you. And they're researching. It's not a joke. Like, I'm not. No, I'm not kidding. Like, it's. I know the words that are coming out of my mouth sound silly, but I'm silly. They think that you're treasure. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if you see the map right there. Like, they're researching you. This Queen of Swords is researching you. I'm trying to find out who this Queen of Swords is. If you see a depiction of a man or a woman, I'm not talking to that specific gender. It is gender free here in the tarot community. I'm just trying to find out who is researching very intensely, mind you. It could be someone that you... I'm getting two stories, okay, with my Hierophant in the reverse. Research, yes, but most of all, the two stories I'm getting is, one, there's a group of people looking for you, researching you. They know who you are. I don't know who this Queen of Swords is. This Queen of Swords is after you. They think that you're you are their Ten of Pentacles. Sorry about that. Interesting. I said Ten of Pentacles and my phone just got interrupted, but whatever. Yeah, this person, there's only one story. This person, there's a person here that you might have left. It could be that committed relationship that you left, that wants you back. I'm over it. My phone rang 3 times, interrupted my phone after I put all types of notifications of like, do not disturb me, or, you know, whatever. And it just kept ringing. Which just brings me to one story, Aries. I'm sorry. And the story is, somebody from your past is coming back to haunt you. I'm sticking to that story. I tried. I really tried. Second spread. King of Pentacles. The Death card. 8 of Cups. And the Star. Okay. This person, I feel like, may be very annoyed, to say the least. Because that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm freaking annoyed right now, okay? I mean, I could always stitch my video, but that's at the point. It's just, I don't take things as a coincidence, my Aries. So this King of Pentacles, interesting. You're the Death card. There's a healer here. It's my King of Pentacles. My King of Pentacles is a healer. Look at this. Somebody here is a amazing intuitive empath person. Like some type of psychic empath, if that makes sense. Alchemist, a person that can transform pain into something better. even your pain. Do you know? I don't know if that happened to you, Aries, with this person, or vice versa, if it's vice versa, where you were with someone that took your pain and transformed it into just healing, joy, self-confidence, maybe for some. And it's this King of Pentacles, whoever this King of Pentacles is. And I'll tell you the truth, I feel like this is who the Queen is after. My Queen of Swords is after this King of Pentacles. So this is an ex. Okay. Especially with my Death card being here. Something that ended, but not quite. Like it ended, but not quite, with my Eight of Cups in the reverse. I'm pretty sure it came out in the reverse. I can't remember because I was interrupted, but I feel the energy anyway. Someone that, it's someone very close to you, Aries, though. It's someone very close to you. Again, someone that you recently broke up with, or the relationship just ended. I don't know what was what. A healer, an amazing healer. This is the treasure. You're the treasure. This is the treasure that they're looking for. They can't find this type of healing, or I should say healer. They can't find a healer like you. It's impossible. You being the King of Pentacles in the reverse, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. And they know that. Some of you may make really good money or aspire to do, I feel like some of you help the community, or in some type of humanitarian work. Not for all. Again, you might have been this person's healer, or people just look up to you for advice. The Hermit, the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords. It's a lot of swords. Ace of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So my Knight of Swords is the only one in the upright. My Knight of Swords is my Queen of Swords. You see, you may be dealing someone here has air in their chart. I don't know if it's you, Aries, or your person, or your ex. I sense your ex. I sense X. X is written all over it, but I still have one more spread to go, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. What else do I have here? I have Taurus, Virgo as well. It doesn't have to mean anything. Scorpio too. This Queen of Swords here is, oh God, I don't know if you could feel the chills running up your spine right now just by looking at this. Listen, this Queen of Swords is very patient. They want you back. I can't. Like, I just can't with the energy. They want you back. But they're doing it in such an indirect way. If you're talking to this person, they may be doing it in a very passive-aggressive way. Like, you don't even know, or you may have a slight idea that they want the relationship to rekindle. If you're not talking to this person, this is them. Yeah, they're trying to, interesting. This is, I don't know why I'm cross-referencing this whole read with The Mummy, the movie. I told you about the treasure, right? And the map. When I look at my my Knight of Swords here, you see the dirt. Like he has like these boots, as if he was, well, he was digging. I mean, the shovel is right there. He has a knife or blade or whatever. You know, he's sitting down from like what? Digging what? Like, what is it that you're digging? This person's digging information on you. And it doesn't stop there. They're trying to figure out how to get you back. Okay, they want you back. They want you back. They miss you. They want their treasure. Okay, right now it's a little empty, only with golden beetles. They want it full. Okay, they don't appreciate that this skull is right next to it. They want, you know, a nice warm body to go to. But then again, they won't show you this. They're very indirect about it. For whatever reason, you may have rejected them. Hold on, because I got 3 other cards here. All right, so I got the Hermit, 4 Swords, Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm sorry. This person, look at this. I got the Hermit and the Queen of, sorry, I keep saying Queen, you need to get out of my mouth. Sorry, that sounded bad. I keep saying Queen of Swords and I don't want to say Queen of Swords. All right, whatever. Move it on, moving on. The Hermit with the 4 Swords in the reverse is this person is unstable, okay? It's just unstable. That's what I get. Unstable. Why? All right, I can understand someone wanting someone back, okay? But why so... Why like this, though? Do you know what I mean? Like, so serious. Are they afraid of rejection? No, I'm not getting that they're afraid of rejection. Do they want to cause trouble in your life? Maybe. I just don't know how. Attention, bingo. Attention. Okay. Got it. Unstable. They're unstable. Mentally at that. There's too many swords here. Mentally unstable, gives the impression that they have everything together, but meanwhile they're just fixated on you and getting their 10 of Pentacles back. Some of you are married to this person. If you're separated, you're separated. If you're divorced, you're divorced. If it was a commitment, it's what was my first spread telling me? My first spread was telling me something. Yeah. Sorry, folks. I'm going back to the first spread because I'm trying to figure out whose energy this was. And I sense it was you, right? Because I said, you know, you're just tired. I'm sorry, you're tired of being anxious, or, you know, you're in the process of healing, or someone here is in the process of healing. Thinking, tired of thinking. It's time. It's go. It's a go. Interesting. I think this is crazy. The universe is behind this, Aries. Meaning, whatever this Queen of Swords wants, they shall get. That sounds bad, doesn't it? Because I don't know the intentions of this Queen of Swords. They want to communicate, but they're communicating in a very indirect way. Because they're fixated and they don't want to get hurt. I could sense that they don't want to get hurt with my Knight of Swords. They want to communicate. They're digging up information on you. They want attention. They're sad. They're hurt. They want to know if they made the right decision letting you go. There's a lot of on this person's brain about you. With my Ace of Pentacles in the reverse, what do I feel like my Ace of Pentacles don't belong here? Hold on. I'm going to leave my Ace of Pentacles to the side for a moment. Just for a moment. Let's move on. Five of Swords, Ace of Cups, Ten of Cups. Wow, holy what in the world? Sorry, this is crazy. Normally, this is amazing, right? Oh, Leonor, oh my God, Ten of Cups. Oh, with an Ace of Cups. Oh God, can it get any better? Not really. I'm scared now. Now I'm scared. Now I'm scared. Because I want to like the Ace of Cups with the Ten of Cups. I really do. But I sense that this person will get to you by any means necessary. It's not a joke. The way they're strategizing is not a joke. I don't know what they're strategizing though. Did you turn this person down more than once? Do they know that they, messed up really bad and they're like, I don't think my King of Pentacles is going to take me back. But let me figure out a more aggressive way of getting them back. Really? And this all has to do with this is just jealousy, competition by any means necessary. You belong to me. You don't belong to anyone else. Because I love you, because you're the only person I see spending the rest of my life with. No, it's not a joke. I keep saying that, right? Am I repeating myself? They probably repeat themselves to their friends. They probably talk about you constantly, or their family members. Their family members are probably like, I don't want to hear it. You told us that before. Okay, can we move on to the next subject? I really would like to clarify this if you don't mind. They were all in the upright. Queen of Wands, the Strength card, and the Six of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, and my Ace of Pentacles, is still here in front of my face. This person is a little confused. Okay, that's what my Ace of Pentacles is saying. They don't know if they want to start over with you. That's crazy. All these cards come out saying that they want to be with you, yet they don't tell you. They may not even act like it. But they do want something with you. They don't, it's not just something. Jesus, I have my Ten of Pentacles and my Ten of Cups here. They want a lot from you. Greed, this is what this is. So jealous, greedy. Yeah, that makes sense. Because it came right after my Knight of Swords. This person's very greedy. This person's not going to let you go. I don't know if some of you already moved on anyways. I feel like some of you are like, Leonor, I moved on. But maybe they've come to a realization that, again, that you're the only hope, their only hope. Meaning they can't find anyone like you. But okay, I mean, yeah, you can't find anyone like, the next person. There's never, I, I don't know, I never met unless you're like twins, those twins that really like finish each other's sentences, those type of twins. But even then, there's always like a different personality. Like nobody's the same anyway. I've had like I don't know how many exes. I could compare them in some. I could compare them in some aspects because I always pick the same dumbasses, right? I pick up the same dumbasses without knowing. Don't even question it. Just forget it. I'm okay. I'm fine. The point is, thank God I'm not gonna find someone like my ex. And then the one after that, thank God I'm not gonna find someone like that one. And then the one after that, thank God I'm not gonna find anyone like that. I don't want. But this person only thinks that way about you. So it doesn't matter how many relationships they've had. You're their star. Some of you may be in the limelight. Yeah, no, you're their star. Like, I wish I could go back and be like, oh, God. And maybe I did when I was younger, way back then, when I was like, a teenager in love or whatever. Do you know what I mean? And you feel in that first love or that second love. God, Leonor. Just move on with the reading. And you're like, oh my gosh, I wish I could find someone like that person. I'll never find someone like that person. And then you find someone else and you realize, oh, never mind, I got someone better anyway. But then they're not. Okay, Leonor, okay, move on with the reading. It's not about you. All right. The point is that you're it. The Six of Cups tells me that they're coming back. You make them happy. You make them feel at home. You make them feel youthful. I sense this person has a lot of stress. Those were one of my first adjectives in the beginning, stress. But getting over that stress. You know this person from a past lifetime. This is another reason why the star and the death card could be here. This is these two cards are very powerful in your reading. It is the center of your reading. Number one, number two. It was all in this spread right here. It was first the King of Pentacles, then my Death card, Eight of Cups, and then my Star. So you walked away from a relationship, do you understand? But for some reason, I felt like you're still very attached to this relationship. Maybe because you're still married to this person, maybe because you still love them, maybe because they still love you. It doesn't matter. There's an attachment here. And I see it a lot with my Six of Cups. There's a huge attachment that you might not even know about. And what do I mean by attachment? Just listen, my Wheel of Fortune gave me a time. Like, it's time. It's almost like destiny is written all over. Like, this card is the energy for this read. Timing. I don't know why Jupiter in Pisces is standing out to me. Jupiter in Pisces, Jupiter in Leo, if you know your Jupiter placement, doesn't have to mean anything. Sometimes astrologers will say, your Jupiter placement is where you find your husband, or a partner. Could be Venus placement, could be Mars placement, doesn't matter. But for some reason, I have the Jupiter card in my hand. So I'm picking up Jupiter in Leo and Jupiter in Pisces. So if you're a woman looking for a husband, or if you are married to this person, I'm pretty sure they have water in their chart, in their birth chart, water sign in their chart, or a fire sign in their chart. I may be talking to that specific crowd. Doesn't have to be. If you don't know, it's okay. But fire, Aries, Leo, Sag, and water, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, are standing out to me no matter what placement. Okay? Now my Queen of Wands just popped out of here out of nowhere. This is a different energy. This is someone's mother or older sibling. I don't sense it's like someone else's ex or new lover. This is like a family member tied to both of you. With my Strength card in the reverse, yeah, my Strength card in the reverse with the Queen of Wands. Yeah, it goes with this Queen of Wands. It's just saying to me that whoever this person is, I don't know if it's someone's mother, father, grandmother, aunt, sister, brother. It's someone very significant to this person. Even if it's a friend, a friend of a family, but a very close-knit family, a friend of the family friend. They're in both your lives, or they used to be in both of your lives when you were together. And it's almost like they were trying to console your person. I guess when you left, or when the relationship fizzled out, or you guys broke up and separated. And now it's like they don't even have strength to console your person. Isn't that interesting? They're like, you know what? Just do whatever you want. Because I'm telling you, they keep talking about you. They talk about you. Oh God, I hope this reading made sense, Aries, because if I have to put your reading in a if I had to recap your reading, I sense that someone here just was tired of waiting alone. And if they weren't alone, they were with someone, but nevertheless, it wasn't you. It wasn't you. Okay? It just wasn't you. And even though the relationship ended, they never walked away from it. Energetically, this is a person that never walked away from it energetically. Now the universe is saying to both of you, it's time to collect. I don't know what the fuck that means. What do you mean, universe, it's time to collect? The fuck does that mean? You know what? Let's clarify the Wheel of Fortune. Sorry. I'm so sorry, Aries. It's crazy. What do you mean it's time to collect? I have to take 2 cards. Look at this. 10 of Cups again. And then I have my Chariot that came out in the reverse. Yes. And this is clarifying my Wheel of Fortune. All right. Yes. I can't. Yeah, no. Wow. Oh, I'm so sorry, Aries. Or Cross Watcher. I don't know if you want to go back to this Queen of Swords. You're tied. There's a bond here. You can't leave. Or you can't leave. And it's not, I don't want to say it's them. I don't want to say it's you. It's the universe. They're like, no, oh no. Maybe you didn't get it the first time. Yeah, all right. They were separated for a while. They needed to heal. Both of them needed to heal. They needed some time apart, space. They needed to miss each other. One needed to learn, lessons. The other one just needed to move on to whatever it is that they needed to move on to make themselves better, grow, expand. But the universe was just giving you a break. Because it doesn't matter. There's 2 Ten of Cups here. You're supposed to be together. You're supposed to be together. Wow, I don't know how you're gonna take that. And I'm talking to people who were committed. With my Hierophant and my King of Pentacles. Okay, someone that was committed. Someone that misses that foundation that they have with you with the Ten of Pentacles. It's not a joke. Yeah, they may be greedy about you. They don't want you with anyone else. If you moved on, or if you're planning to move on, think again. They're not gonna let that happen. And I know some of you are like, oh, I'm sorry, you're talking to an Aries. What you mean you're not gonna let that happen? I'm sorry. I'm moving on. I'm over you. That's fine. They're not gonna come after you physically and verbally attack you. They're not going to do that. It's not them. It's the universe. They're like, no. We put you 2 together. Okay? We put you 2 together. All right? Yes, we had to take her away. Or we had to take him away for a little bit. I'm sorry that broke both of your hearts. But now we're going to put you back together. We're going to mend you. We're going to put you back together. Because both of you needed some healing and mending. And now you guys can continue your life. This crazy. With the Chariot in the reverse? No. No one's moving. You're not going anywhere. I'm over it. Just over it. Look at the bottom of the deck. I see the King of Pentacles. Again. Yeah. You guys are very stable people. Do you know? I think that both of you find good qualities in each other. And that's what you liked about this person in the first place, is that they have the same qualities, good qualities as you, maybe a couple of bad qualities, just like you. There's a huge connection between the both of you. An amazing, like this huge connection. I see the star here again at the bottom of the deck. This is too destined, in my opinion. I'm apologizing because I don't know if some of you may want to get back with this ex. And if you don't, I expect communication and expect some type of feelings arising, okay, from all this, like this, feelings, okay, out of the woodworks. Like, wait a minute, I thought I killed this a long time ago. I hear you. If you need a private reading, my email is in the description box. Love you. Bye.